Maximum alert in the DMV. The future of the Commanders hangs by a thread. With 3 bombshells shaking the foundations of the franchise, the management is considering sacrificing a key receiver with proven chemistry with our star quarterback, while simultaneously exploring options to bring in the next big playmaker. In our secondary, a college quarterback with the competitive DNA we've been missing for years. And while you were sleeping, they held a secret workout with a specialist who could decide our future in every last second. Like now and subscribe before it's too late to get exclusive that no other outlet will tell you. It's simply ridiculous what's happening. I just found out through Ralph Vacchiano of Fox Sports that there's a possibility the Commanders are considering using Noah Brown as trade bait. Are they crazy? I ask you, does it make any sense to let go of a receiver who just signed a new contract and show chemistry with our quarterback? I think not. Look, this veteran receiver was a key piece last season. Yes, he suffered that horrible injury against the Titans that required kidney surgery, but the team trusted him again by offering him a contract. And now they're thinking of trading him? Vacchiano argues that with the arrival of Deebo Samuel and the potential growth of Luke McCaffrey, Brown would be expendable. But wait a second. This is a receiver who guarantees 30 receptions and over 450 yards per season. A player who already has a connection with Jaden Daniels. An element that knows how to stretch the field and provoke defensive interference. I'm telling you this, letting go of talent when you're in a position to compete for a Super Bowl is a huge mistake. And let's be honest here, Noah Brown isn't just another receiver. We're talking about a veteran who knows the nuances of the game, who knows how to position himself on third down, who dares to go for the ball in the middle of the field where the hits hurt the most. Do we really want to lose these kinds of intangibles? I think the team would be making a monumental mistake. Adam Peters has done an exceptional job building this team. He's been aggressive. He's recognized that we're ahead in the rebuilding process, and he's made bold decisions that have put us in a position to compete. When was the last time we could say the Commanders were truly built to win now? We have to go back years, maybe decades, to find a team so well balanced. Let's think strategically for a moment. If you trade Brown, what are you getting in return? A 5th or 6th round pick. Is it worth sacrificing a proven receiver for a prospect who probably won't even make the final roster? Now I ask you, how many 6th round receivers have had an immediate impact in the NFL? The answer is very few. And speaking of our quarterback, Jaden Daniels, this kid is proven to be the future of the franchise. Why would we want to take away a target he's already established chemistry with? In this business, the trust between quarterback and receiver is something that isn't built overnight. It takes time, it takes repetitions, it takes shared experiences on the battlefield. Should we keep Brown or consider him as trade bait to get additional draft picks? I think the answer is clear. Keep him on the team, let him contribute, and look for other ways to accumulate draft capital, like maybe moving down from our current first-round position if the price is right. In other news, have you heard about this cornerback from Kansas who's drawing comparisons to one of our most controversial former defenders? Kobe Bryant is being compared to Josh Norman according to Trevor Sakima of Pro Football Focus. And when you break it down, the similarities are astounding. Bryant is described as combative and confident, essential traits for an elite quarterback. Despite weighing only 180 pounds, he loves getting in the receivers' faces in press man coverage, and he's not afraid to talk and provoke before, during, and after plays. Sound familiar? Just like Norman did at his peak with the Panthers, and then with our organization. Norman had more size, around 200 pounds, a significant difference we can't ignore. But what truly connects these two players is their mentality. As Sakima says, both won more because of their attitude and confidence than their impressive athleticism or size. The real comparison is the size of the heart in both players. And this leads me to ask you, isn't this exactly what we need in our secondary right now? A player with that me against the world mentality. Someone who isn't intimidated by any receiver, no matter their reputation. I believe this is exactly what could take our defense to the next level. Let's remember that Josh Norman, despite all the controversies, had brilliant moments with our organization. He was a defender who made opposing receivers tremble. He was a player who could change the course of a game with a single play, with a crucial interception or a forced fumble at the right moment. When you look at this year's draft, there are many talented cornerbacks available, but finding one with that special combination of technical skill and mental fierceness is not so common. Bryant could be that type of player. And with the draft just 2 weeks away, we have to ask ourselves if he'll be available when it's our turn to pick. What position in our defense needs the most help right now? I tell you this, our secondary needs that spark, that player who can face the best receivers in the NFC East week after week. And if Bryant can become that type of cornerback, he's definitely worth considering. Now I ask you, would you like to see a cornerback with that attitude wearing burgundy and gold again? Do you think we could pick Bryant in the draft? Leave your opinions in the comments, because I am convinced this kid could be special in our system. And finally, while everyone is obsessed with glamorous positions, our organization is doing its homework in the special teams department. The Commanders just held a private workout with Ryan Fitzgerald, one of the top college kickers in 2024. From Florida State. This is crucial, folks. We can't underestimate the importance of special teams in the modern NFL. How many games are decided by a single point? How many end with a field goal in the final seconds? I think many of you will remember several games last season that were decided precisely this way. Fitzgerald had an extraordinary college career. Last year, he was perfect, hitting all 13 of his field goal attempts, including one from 59 yards and all his extra points. During his last 2 seasons with the Seminoles, Fitzgerald was on fire, making 32 of 34 attempts and all 72 of his extra points. Impressive. Do you know what this means? We're talking about a kicker with 94% accuracy in his last 2 seasons. When was the last time we had that kind of consistency at the kicker position? I tell you this, it's been 2. Long dot, we saw it last season when we had to go through several kickers before settling with Zane Gonzalez in the second half. Although we signed Gonzalez for another year, there are concerns about his leg strength, something Fitzgerald has shown to have plenty of at the college level. And let's be frank here, Gonzalez made only 5 of 7 attempts last season. That's a 71.4% success rate. In a league where every point counts, that's simply not enough for a team with championship aspirations. Are we really comfortable going into a crucial season with that uncertainty at such a vital position? Fitzgerald not only has accuracy, but also power. That 59-yard field goal shows he's not afraid of long attempts. Imagine the difference it could make having a kicker we can trust from 55 yards or more. That completely changes the offensive strategy in critical situations. Now I ask you, would you prefer to use a day 3 pick on a kicker like Fitzgerald, or trust that Gonzalez can improve his performance from last year? Because I think investing in the kicker position could be one of those unglamorous but tremendously important moves that make the difference between a good team and a real title contender. Listen up! What we're seeing is a team building to win right now. Adam Peters is leaving no stone unturned. Every detail counts for a team that reached the NFC Championship last season and is hungry to take the next step, the idea of trading. Noah Brown simply doesn't make sense. We need more talent, not less. As fans, we must demand that the team keeps the veterans who have proven their worth and contributed to this renaissance we're experiencing. Are you with me on this? Leave your opinion on this possible move. The possibility of finding the next version of Josh Norman is exciting. Kobe Bryant has the potential to be that disruptive player our secondary needs. Do you think we should use one of our early picks on him? Or do we have more urgent needs in other positions? Your perspective is crucial for this debate, and strengthening. Our special teams could be the difference between winning or losing in crucial moments. Ryan Fitzgerald represents an opportunity to solidify a position that has been inconsistent for us. Is it worth using draft capital on a kicker? Or should we trust the veterans we already have? I need to hear your analysis on this. If you're a true fan of this team, I need you to leave your opinion in the comments. What move do you think is more important? Keeping our key veterans like Noah Brown, selecting the next star cornerback like Kobe Bryant, or securing the kicker position with someone like Ryan Fitzgerald? Your voice matters in this community. This team is at its best in years, and we're all part of this journey. We've suffered through mediocre seasons, endured name changes, controversies, and disappointments. But now, finally, we have something special building. A team with identity, talent, and hunger for victory. Don't miss a single detail of what's happening with our franchise. Subscribe now to receive the most up-to-date news, the deepest analyses, and the most honest opinions about the Washington Commanders. Like this video if you value this kind of direct and unfiltered content. Together we're building not just a channel, but a family of true fans who care deeply about the future of this team. Your participation makes this community special. Your passion is what drives us to keep bringing you the best content day after day. And remember, hail to the Redskins!